Hey, everybody, welcome to Noir Bar from the shadiest district in Noir City in the year of our Lord 1942. Come on in, grab a seat, put your drink orders in, get comfortable for a late night, laid back time of banter, booze, broads, and bullets. Joining me, bizarrely early, don't ask why, just ask why not, are Platty and Far joining me. How are you guys doing?
Hello. All right, thank you.
Doing pretty all right.
All right. Keep your matrimonial bliss to yourselves. It makes us philanderers feel guilty.
All right then.
All right, we're just.
Are you okay?
Well, not everybody brought their spouse with them here tonight, and they're here to meet single ladies. So, stop with the guilty looks.
Right now, we just come together as a package.
I mean, and that's fine. I just don't want to hear about your whole,
It's not my fault.
Marital
I work
vows
and
thing.
sleep in the same room.
Good evening, Carol Soldier, and good evening to everybody else, including, let's see, lots of people here. A little accurate, TA's here, St. Michael's here. Graham's here, all the way from the UK. Thanks for dropping in. Shadow Claw. Let's see, Uncle Mikey's here. Torches ATL. Fuck, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you and Chad. Hello, it's been a hot minute since I've been in Noir Bar. Wow, it's great minds think alike, I guess. See Thomas, always nice. Gospel's here. P. Farnsworth. Oh, P. Farnsworth. 84. That's good. And then some harlot. Huh.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, Lisa's here. How's it going, Lisa? Oh, and then John Troxland too. Up there. Oh. So, how's things, guys?
I mean, I'm doing all right. Honestly, it's after the mountain trip
and technical difficulty.
difficulties.
We have some bullshit stories.
Oh yeah.
That's just. You hate PayPal, Polly?
I do hate PayPal.
You want to hate them more?
You're wagering that that's possible.
So, I decided to set up Streamlabs for myself, right?
Uh-huh.
So I went through the process that normal people would go through.
Well, that was your first problem.
I receive a test donation from my lovely wife.
Mm-hmm.
And promptly permanently banned from PayPal for life.
That happened to Sam.
Yeah, we know.
And
they had a bit of commiseration over it in DMs.
yes. Ooh, good job.
I pulled that out. Whoops. Sorry.
It's just ripped out her headphones. All's good. But I'm just permanently unable to do anything with PayPal. I talked to two people. They both told me the same thing of while you just have to take your business elsewhere with another similar like thing. Because
And the first one even hung up on you.
Yeah, the first one hung up on me. Straight up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they refused to give me an actual reason as to why. They said my account had been marked as risky or suspicious,
Right,
but nothing specific. And they refused to acknowledge the fact that it was done instantaneously with a bot.
mm-hmm.
All this over $1.
Yes, it was all $1.
Now, bar patrons, and Platty has been money laundering for Paraguayan racketeers for several years now. Now, I told her that this was going to catch up with her. I said, Paraguay's not a good place. There's plenty of bad actors there. Now, you can money launder for all of the, international diamond smuggling you want, but eventually, someone's going to take notice. And no one did, and AI did. But your digital harvest has, you've reaped what you've sown.
You've reaped what I've sown.
You want to know the weird part, though, right?
The last Paraguayan president was assassinated and nobody took notice?
No. That is
it's a true
weird.
Story. Yeah, no one noticed. Do you know why? He's not the first.
Of course not. But no, the weird thing is, not only has this happened to Sam as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
But apparently this is just a new thing going on. Because there's other people that have been affected too. Just randos on Twitter out there.
Yeah.
Doing the exact same thing.
The first donation they get after setting up a Streamlabs gets their account flagged, and they're just permanently blacklisted from the company.
Yeah. So you can't even set up another account. You're just completely blocked, especially if you have like a social security.
Yeah.
Because they will check that.
You can't make a new account. You're just done.
Yeah, you're just gone. So, anyone who's trying to make a Streamlabs, don't. Just for right now, just hold off on that.
Don't use PayPal for that.
All that. Just be careful.
Be very careful about it, because you can just end up having your PayPal completely yeeted.
Yeah, and them just telling you, just use another service like PayPal.
Because there's so many.
Yeah, there's so many of those out there.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, basically.
Yeah.
What up, Big Dave? Yeah, I mean, so I tried setting up an alt account through PayPal, because lots of people have multiple PayPal accounts, because you want one for personal, one for business, one for your secondary personal, whatever, right? Different things.
Yeah, one's for money laundering in Paraguay, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Now, I have a few businesses operating out of Kuala Lumpur, and I wanted a PayPal for it, and they shut it down immediately. What?
I mean, it's Kuala Lumpur, man.
What has ever gone awry in that place? Everything's above board. It's not an international crossroads of assassinations in airports. Yeah, I mean, everything's perfectly above board. It's the most legitimate place on earth. It's not a crossroads of corruption at all.
Certainly not, no.
Well, Platty, I think...
It's been a while since I've seen that one.
Yeah, no kidding. Torches ATL, thank you very much for the $7. Great minds indeed, Polly. I've been months behind on AAA, but I'm catching up to get live again. Pretty much done dealing with the broken leg. Back in the gym tonight for upper body. Well, people will tell you don't focus on just the beach muscles. And I say, fuck them, because they ain't getting no pussy, because that's what beach muscles do. It's true. Women like the beach muscles.
Okay.
Never has any woman anywhere ever said, hey, look at the calves on that guy.
I think I have heard some girls say that before. I'm not gonna lie.
Weebo's already filled the role of deconstructing my jokes, okay? I don't need a second.
Oh, God.
Well, Rod Corpse is here. Yeah, fuck. There's so many people that are like in the comments and have been around since fucking comic book creation days that are here tonight for early drinks. It's a good thing. Got Torches ATL and fucking Rotten Corpse and
Got
Tommy
so
Teddy,
many people to make hate PayPal more.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck
Yeah.
PayPal.
Fuck PayPal.
What do you got against Paraguay and Kuala Lumpur, you fuckers? It's because they're
God,
famous for political assassinations, intelligence intrigue, and criminal corruption, and black market racketeering. What's your fucking problem?
God, it was so funny when she was the first lady was asking you, right?
Mhm.
So you want your money back, right?
I was like,
It's like, it's $1.
No, keep it.
It's $1. It's $1.
I just,
Like, yeah, you want your money back, right?
it's like,
Yeah, my total of $1. That's my life savings. Thank you. I would
thanks,
appreciate
yes, I'm
that.
so eager to get that back, and I'm so sad that $1 is going to be held hostage for 180 fucking days because an AI said my account was risky.
Seriously, fuck PayPal.
Seriously, something is broken on their end, and yeah, they just don't want to fix it.
No, they don't.
No, it's yeah, this isn't good.
But hey, that's like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it does not affect me as much. It really doesn't like affect me so much. Like, it's annoying. I'm probably gonna have to actually use a actual credit card for things now instead of PayPal. Because PayPal was just easier, but
It's kind of one of those things where it's like, well, what can you do?
Oh, wait a minute. I've got the wrong fucking...
Hey, that's why Handgun Hambone came up.
No, I think that is up under the Noir Bar donations because it's a gun. You see.
I mean,
I see.
Yeah,
I think I
right.
left it there. Next 6 minutes. Thank you for the $2. First of all, hey, Far and Platty, high fives, y'all. High five. Also,
Hey!
Poly revision process has been going on easier now than it was done in the past. Truly enjoying myself with this project. Sub to Poly. Next 6 minutes is writing a fiction. I'm a character in there. It worries me.
Okay, yeah. That is, yeah. Not gonna lie, a little concerning.
I mean, 6 is great, but like,
But
yeah, I'm still worried.
I get you.
Yeah, no, I think you should be worried.
There we go. Save settings. All right, there we go. All right, we got the proper donations up now.
Yeah.
Turned off the triple gay onto Noir Bar. All right, there we are.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I guess my more recent concerns are the fact that I bashed my knee on a mountain and then also somehow cut the other foot. We're still not sure why
Wow.
or how. But yeah, no, I just,
Other than that, she's fine.
I'm totally fine otherwise.
She's fine.
PayPal doesn't affect me.
Did you know that Kuala Lumpur has the Madurka 118, the tallest building in Southeast Asia?
What the fuck?
Are you just looking up facts about Kuala Lumpur now?
No. What would make you say that?
That
I just
sounds like a suspicious yes.
I happen to know a
And
lot
I
about.
pulled it out again. I am terrible at this. Oh my god.
I'm going to have to
I'm sorry.
I'm going to have to confiscate this from you.
Yeah, please. Please.
Yeah,
I no.
you're not good at this.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
Cryptic, thank you for the fin. Cowboys in the Old West used to hang lanterns on their saddles at night to help them find their way home. This was an early form of satellite navigation.
Oh.
I liked it. I liked it.
Good
No.
one. That was clever.
Sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
No, you take a place right here at the center of the bar, Cryptic. I liked it. It was rotten. You know, it's like leaving milk out for too long and you think it's going to spoil, but instead you get a nice sharp cheddar. It's
God damn it.
But yeah, I know a lot about Merdeka 118. They sure know how to name
Come
their
on.
buildings in Kuala Lumpur, huh? Hold on, here, look. Screen.
Oh my god. Now it's... Hi guys, welcome to the Noir Bar that's located in Kuala Lumpur now, I guess.
No, we can talk about one of the most corrupt cities in the world. What's wrong with that?
I mean, we're supposed to be in a shady district, I guess.
Yeah, what's shadier than fucking Kuala Lumpur?
No, Paraguay, honestly.
North Korea.
North Korea. Yeah, well, North Korea's not shady. It's just a fucking hellhole. It's different.
Yeah, shady.
Yeah, I guess. See, there it is. That's Merdeka 118. So how did it get to be the tallest building in Southeast Asia and the second tallest building in the world? Well, this incredibly stupid tower structure that they put on it. See this thing?
I see it.
Yeah, the only purpose in that thing is just so it reaches that height.
Yeah, there we go.
It's like, well, and according to Guinness Book of World Records and whatnot, you have to be able to actually go up there. You can't just put an antenna up there. So that's why it's got a ladder on the inside of it.
Oh my god.
So you can technically get up there.
Exactly. It can be occupied. As in, every portion of the building to be considered part of its height has to be occupied, like occupiable. And so it's, well, it can be occupied. A man in a ladder that doesn't care about whether he lives or dies could go up there.
He's got a little office up at the top of the building.
His office is comprised of a small pad of Post-it notes and a Bic pen.
Yes. He's got good cell service up there.
And I'm here to tell you with complete assurance that every single dinga dollar, whatever the fuck they're called over there, that they were perfectly legitimate, sourced from nothing but the finest above-table businesses and services. There's no washed, laundered money involved in this construction. What do you mean?
It's rupiah. That's the money.
The what?
I think it's rupiah.
In Malaysia, the rupiah?
I think it might be.
I think dinga has a better ring to it.
Oh my god.
What?
Malaysian currency. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Ringgits, that's it. Fucking ringgits.
That's not much better.
Ringgits?
Yeah, ringgits.
See, that sounds like a racist AP joke. I'm just saying.
I knew it though, because I have some at home, like just stored away from like when I've gone through Kuala Lumpur before. Yeah, that money isn't worth shit, by the way.
Yeah, I know. What a shock.
Say.
Yeah.
Like everything in that fucking airport is cheap as fucking shit.
It's
honestly.
It's a crossroads of corruption. Of course it is. Nothing's legitimate. Everything is stamped as being from a place it's not actually from. The cigarettes were, imported from all over the fucking place. You can't trust a tax stamp. The thing that I love the most about places like Kuala Lumpur is that they have Wikipedia pages, right? Of course they do.
Yeah.
Right? And you'll see,
of course they do.
You'll see things like politics.
Oh, yeah, the politics is always like the weirdest bits on these pages, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, what are you gonna put here?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be like,
is it
close to the truth or just something completely?
No, nowhere
like,
close to the
shit?
truth. Yeah, it's
nowhere close to the truth.
Here is the Sengalore and Sangalore. It's completely surrounded on all sides by places that are not, pipelines of counterfeit goods and fake currency but they do have lots of fiber optic.
At any rate, that is what we're going to try to do.
Which is true, by the way. There's fiber optic line like you wouldn't believe. This place, as well as most of Paraguay, is one of the most internet serviced places in the world. They've got 5G, like COVID conspiracy theorists fear. And you know why? Because running international criminal conspiracies requires bandwidth, damn it. That's why.
All right.
No.
All right.
You can't send crypto around the world for fucking mafia enterprises with dial-up. Fuck.
What is this, Australia?
Yeah. AP's PP. Thank you for the $4. It's got a mind of its own now. I need butter and poon, but I'm all out of butter. Wow.
Well, okay then.
I
And you might ask, why is the Churchill Babble still up? Because Churchill's alive right now.
What?
what?
It's 1942.
Oh, okay.
That's right. That makes sense.
I was about to say, it's like, what, did his corpse get reanimated? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Don't you remember stepping into the time machine? Fuck.
It's like zombie Churchill just walking about. God damn.
Short memories. Sake.
Yes. You're not. Yeah.
Okay, so get this. The United States Postal Service, being the federal agency of prize that it is, just delivered to me today a Christmas present.
Okay.
So their incompetency and, complete ineptitude at their, you had one job service enabled me in a positive way to experience Christmas several weeks after the fact. So it's not the worst thing, all things considered.
I mean, yeah, that's good, I guess.
Yeah. And you know what was in there? Somebody sent me a relaxing candle, a relaxation candle, amongst other things. It was like a what do you want to call it? Care package type. Yeah. Care package type Christmas gift, a variety of gifts. And one of them was a candle that, like all good candles, it's sealed. It's like, you should know it smells good because you paid a lot. So you don't need to smell.
Yes.
That kind of thing.
Okay.
Right.
Concentrate that smell.
That's right. It make the Yankee candles seem like shit because they seal them. You don't need to prove it smells good because, again, you paid a lot. This one was creamy eggnog. And I ended up calling the person and I was like, you got me a creamy eggnog candle? And they're like, yeah, but it's an expensive brand, so it probably smells really good. And I'm like, it's not going to smell. Oh my God, this smells amazing. It does. It smells so much like creamy eggnog. It's the weirdest thing. God. I was surprised. Listen, I won't make up lies just for the sake of jokes. I was blown the fuck away. How the fuck you get something to smell creamy like cinnamon? I have no idea, but they did it. I mean, I get the cheminiscent aroma. That's doable. It's a not an herb. What is it? Not a season.
Spice?
Spice. Yeah, spice. It's bark after all, right?
Yeah.
Cheminiscent, it's just bark.
Yeah.
So that I get, but I don't get how they got the creamy aroma to happen. So I'm pretty fucking pleased.
Well, congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats on your creamy eggnog candle.
That just reminds me of the crazy thing sometimes. Polly, have you ever had any of those, like, do you remember when Lay's used to do those, like, choose the next flavor of potato chips we do?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always remember one that they did that I thought had, like, actually won the contest, but was supposed to come out, but never did.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be like crispy tacos. Okay. I always remember that one because for some reason, somehow they managed to get like the taco flavoring, but also the like crisp lettuce taste to it, which was always so weird to me.
That is weird.
Yes.
They got a potato chip that tastes like crispy lettuce.
Crispy lettuce with taco. I don't normally like that.
That's weird.
It is really weird.
Yeah, that's really, a weird one. Weird.
You know what I thought was going to be a total fail? This. Lay's biscuits and gravy.
Yes.
It wasn't. It was delicious.
I do remember those being really good. I haven't had those in a long time.
Yeah, they only... Remember it was like the regions flavors?
Right.
And California was truffle fries. It just tastes like potato chips. It just tastes like salty potato chips. Because they have French fries, right? So it's like, yeah, okay, we don't have to do nothing because they're already potatoes. Yeah. And we're going to add truffle flavor on there. And it's like, yeah, sure you are. It just, I don't know. I'm choosing to believe them that they... New York Reuben. That's going to tastes like, makes a Reuben sandwich again, brisket and what's the sauce?
I've never had a Reuben sandwich before, so I don't know.
Biscuits and gravy. There's the truffle fries, the West Coast truffle fries.
Okay, and then
just
there's
say
the Euros.
Call me Seattle and get away with it. And then Gyro Gyros.
Euros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heh.
See, like, I remember the biscuits and gravy, but I don't remember anything else. I don't know if I tried anything else. It's the other thing. Although I have a weird taste palette for sure.
Yes.
And far as watched me go through an entire thing of the Doritos dynamite things that are just spicy, like
you use chopsticks for that too, which is the other strange part about it.
They weren't chopsticks; they were plastic straws.
Right. Not even chopsticks.
Oh God, a Reuben sandwich has to have sauerkraut on it?
Sauerkraut, really?
Yeah, torches
Ugh.
ATL is pastrami, Swiss, sauerkraut, and Russian dressing. I don't know about the... There isn't a single kind of sour cabbage that I like. Not fucking kimchi, not fucking coleslaw, not fucking sauerkraut. I don't care whether it's Germans, Koreans, or Americans making it. It's gross. As soon as vinegar and cabbage together does not make for good eating.
Coleslaw's fine. I'm fine with it.
I'm just
like that's one out of that whole bunch that I'm fine with. The rest of it, nah.
Really? I thought you would have been the kimchi person.
Oh God, no.
Where did you get coleslaw in Australia?
They literally sell it at KFC, man. Like it's fucking everywhere.
Y'all have KFC?
Yes.
What do you?
They have a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
The Hungry Colonel?
No, it's just KFC.
Hmm. Well, you renamed fucking.
Yeah, because apparently there was already a Burger King in Australia that was unrelated, so they had to change it.
And they have Wendy's that is totally different.
Yeah, we just straight up don't have your Wendy's.
I want a good milkshake now. Damn it.
From Wendy's?
No, just in general.
That's what our Wendy's is, though. Like they sell milkshakes.
That's what makes me think of it.
No, they sell Frosties, not milkshakes.
And Frosties are just,
Australian Wendy's. They sell fucking milkshakes. It's not the same.
Good peanut butter and chocolate milkshake.
Yeah. They really do sell that. Thinking about it.
Peanut butter chocolate, and if I'm really feeling nice, if I really want to treat myself, I'll put a banana in it.
What?
Peanut butter chocolate and banana, yeah.
Milkshake.
Yeah.
What? If you really want to treat yourself? All right, I'm confused. Y'all are confused.
You have confused.
Look, my favorite flavor combination is peanut butter chocolate.
KFC is gross. So did I tell you about the Oh, Nurse Khaleesi's here. Hello. Did I tell you about the nightmare that I had about Colonel Sanders?
No.
Okay. So about a week ago, when I'm sick, I have the worst fever dreams. Like ever. Right? And I don't really have nightmares. What I have is bizarrely vivid dreams that are disturbingly clear, if that makes sense. Not that they make sense. They're just very vivid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Remember He-Man and the G.I. Joe characters singing about
that's exactly
sanitizer?
What I'm thinking of as you're describing this.
Yeah. Okay.
That is exactly what came to mind. Yeah.
The G.I. Joe soldiers doing the can singing about the recipe to make hand sanitizer in a musical format. Yeah. See, very weird, highly constructed, organized dreams.
You really get a baby and you're like, yeah, not anymore.
Torches ATL donated 7. Thanks for the $7. It's funny, I just hit the AAA episodes where Polly is all excited about your wedding, and here you both are. But now I think you have to split this donation with Platty. Well, I mean,
technically speaking, PayPal, we are totally not sharing a PayPal account. You don't have to worry about that.
No, not at all.
Don't worry.
No.
Wink, wink. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We don't share our money anymore. It's fine.
No, it's all separate.
It's completely and totally separate.
Yeah.
And I'm not sharing my PayPal with 4 different shifty businesses in Kuala Lumpur. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's,
Yes.
Mind your own fucking business, PayPal.
No one told you to accept Ethereum Bitcoin. No one. You chose to do that. Never you mind where my blockchain's coming from. In any case, so yeah, I have this dream that Colonel Sanders is like a Bond level villain, and he is purchasing up all the real estate that he can, including my friend's house. And that's where the dream happens. I'm at my friend's house and I went there to help him. I don't know how I was supposed to be helping him. You know how it is. You just wake up in the dream space and you're there. I went there.
Kind of going doing things, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I was there on an emergency mission to help stop the colonel from appropriating his home, like through hostile takeover means. Like he was buying it out from underneath him, even though he didn't want to. And my friend, who I don't recognize, and I've never met this person before, but within the dream, this was a good friend of mine. I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
And he's like, but Polly, what are we going to do? He's already bought all of Kentucky. And... and I'm like, that doesn't mean he could spread beyond it. Look, the Kentuckians let him go out. We're not in Kentucky. Like, I'm giving him this speech, like, you know, the line's just drawn here where the colonel will go no further. And sure enough, the colonel's out on his front lawn, like on the sidewalk, because he can't come onto the property. And he's like, he's got his feet right up against the edge of the property line, and he's pointing, leaning over, screaming at we're out on the porch, and he's screaming, "I'll buy your house yet!" It was the weirdest thing, and it was scary. Like, while there, it was just like, holy shit. Like, he's like Dr. No, Maximilian Largo Bond villain.
Oh my god, that is actually amazing.
Okay,
that is actually fucking amazing. Just, I'll buy your house yet!
Yeah, because he was
standing right on the fucking property line.
Yeah, he was the holdout. My friend was the holdout. He had all the other house lots had been bought. He was the last one, the last domino to fall.
Oh my god. He's bought all of Kentucky!
How are we going to stop him? Wait.
How are we going to stop Colonel Sanders?
Good lord, what like vivid dreams, no fucking kidding.
Yeah, I know. The thing that bothers me the most, right, is that I tell people these things and I try and lead into it and have a good time. Okay? I'm not having a good time when I have these dreams. And when I wake up, it's like in a cold sweat of, what the fuck? The colonel. You know, like I'm not you know, I'm not enjoying myself.
Oh my god.
So like I said, I try and lean into it and have a good laugh. But it's not funny. Okay, they're bad. They're frightening.
I get that. It's funny to hear after the fact. It's just, you know, like I understand in the moment you're probably shitting yourself because hey, it's a dream, you know. Like,
yeah,
it doesn't make sense. You're in a dream. Everything makes sense when you're in a dream. Until it doesn't make sense. So that's usually the point you start waking up. But
I love St. Michael and Fake Gamer Cat.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever drugs you're on, Polly, I want some too. It's yeah, well, it's coal medication and a misspent youth led me to where I am today. You don't want it.
Melatonin? Melatonin. Valerian root.
Okay, you know what?
These things will get you close.
Well, melatonin leaves me with really bad, like melatonin hangovers where I'm drowsy throughout the rest of the next day. Yes, it puts me to sleep, but then I feel sleepy for the next good while, uncomfortable so I can't really do the melatonin thing. And valerian root, I'm ooh, Weebo legs. In a minute. Polly's fever.
Coins are back, bitch!
That was really well timed. Wow. That was really well timed.
Polly's fever dreams, thank you for the $3. We are mad libs of the mind who curse thee with terror. Yes. Yeah, just go ahead, read your donation.
Next 6 minutes. Thanks for the $1. I don't know how much milkshakes cost in Australia, but here's $1. I guess that's like 8 wallabies or something. I'm unsure about that exchange rate or what y'all use for money. It's dollar reduced, don't you know?
Yeah, it's dollar reduced. And no, you wouldn't buy. What? How many wombats was that? Wallabies?
8 wallabies.
Yeah, no, you'd be buying like 15. 15 of those fuckers. Our dollar isn't worth shit.
What? Valerians are those psychic women from Space Mutiny?
What?
Are they? It's been a hot minute. You never seen Space Mutiny far?
No.
It's a Red Letter Media classic. Really?
Maybe I don't know.
Do you remember the Red Letter Media
Describe it.
episode where they were the guy's driving in the little cart? It's like such a bad little go-kart looking thing, and it's supposed to look like a futuristic space vehicle.
Oh,
and he's like, "Rah!" And then he stops to jump. He stops screaming to jump out of the motor vehicle. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's Space
I think
Mutiny.
I do.
That
Was he like in a hallway and it's just really weird that he's jumped out of the fucking cart?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, I do remember.
I'm trying to remember the actor's name. He's in 1,000,001 B action flicks. Fuck. Spoonie. There's a name I haven't thought of in a while. He did an entire
God.
series on that guy where I'm going to do every action film that guy's ever done as a movie review. I could look it up, but hey.
Yeah, but why would you?
Yeah. Well, okay, I will.
I mean, hey, you looked up Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah, but I was interested. Slab
yeah.
beef chunk. Holy shit. That somebody is a fucking MST3K fan. Chest hard cheese. No?
No? I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
No, not his name. It's a running joke from Mystery Science Theater 3000. They came up with a whole Reb Brown. Thank you very much, Reb Brown. The names of David Ryder.
Tell me.
Where they came up with name after name after name for this action hero, like chest hard cheese, squat strong thrust, like etc.
Okay.
Hold on, and I will switch so you can actually hear it. I think I'm just sharing my screen right now. Applications. There we go. Smoother video. And there we go. Boom. And back over here. Everyone loves hearing me describe this stuff in real time. Okay. And here we go.
Tell me, Dave.
Slab bulkhead.
Fridge, large meat.
Punt, speed chunk.
Butch deadlift. Bold big flank.
Splint, chest hair.
Wow.
Fleet, stag.
Bolt Vanderhuge.
Thick McRunfast.
I'm sorry, Thick McRunfast.
I'm down with Thick McRunfast. That's good.
That's good. Okay, that is good.
We put our faith in blast hard cheese.
Buff drink.
Yeah.
Oh, slab. Oh, hunk. Oh, flink.
Let's get out there, kick some ass!
Trunk, slam chest.
Fist rock bone.
Stump beef knob.
Smash lamp jaw.
Punch rock groin.
Buck plank chest.
Stump chunkman.
Dirk, hard peck.
Steak face.
Slate slab rock.
Crud, bone meal.
Whip slag
Burn meal.
Side iron.
Gristle McThorn body.
Slate.
Buff hardback.
Bob Johnson.
Wait, that's just a natural name.
Blast, thick neck.
Crunch butt steak.
Slab squat thrust.
Lump, beef broth.
Touch rust rod.
Reef blast body. Big McLarge huge.
Beef, punt beef.
Hack blow fist.
There he is.
Well, anyway, got that out of my system.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Big McLarge huge. I love it.
Oh, we got autoplay.
Oh, well, that's what happens when you're using a VPN.
Uh-huh. It forgets all your settings.
Damn right it does. And Nurse Khaleesi, on a mission to prove that she is indeed the ideal woman, loves MST3K.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yes.
I have a surprise for you two.
Oh. Is it another house?
Well, let's talk about houses for a second.
Okay.
I think it's another house.
Now, you
It's
may
another
recall
house.
that I had gone through Zillow, the real
Yeah.
estate searching service, because I
Yes.
wanted to find a wedding first home for you. Not just any home, but a home for you. Okay,
Not moving to Kansas, man. I don't know what to tell you.
right, I get it. The last one was a little misbegotten. I missed the
I mean-
parameters. I understand. Okay?
Half the house was on fire.
Yeah.
Under
It wasn't
mysterious
on
circumstances.
fire. It was scorched from a previous fire. But that's not important right now. Look, the point is that I thought over what I had done wrong. Okay, and I recalibrated.
Why do I think that this is not at all? nice?
But this is gonna be fine. Look, it can't be expensive. I understand that, but you don't have a great need for lots of space, but you do need some. And Bar, this is what I came to realize, needs the outback. She needs space. She's from a land of great, horizons. After all, she currently is in the United States, but lives in
I mean,
unnamed
do
settlement
I-
153A, which is
I would be
got
fine
me-
with a little bit of land to have,
I
my
don't
own
like where this
gun
is
range
going.
on, but that's a totally different thing.
I don't like where this is going because
I
I'm
also don't
not
like where
from
this
the
is going.
desert, Polly.
No, you're not. You're from settlement 159A. I get it. It's not the desert. I never said it was.
You're implying by saying outback is the desert. Meaning I don't like where this is going.
It's fine. So after a long time of searching on Zillow, I was able to find the place for you with space in mind, aesthetics in mind, and price paramount, because anyone starting out doesn't have a lot of money to blow on some McMansion.
Okay.
All right.
I'm scared when I hear aesthetic.
There it is.
Oh, of course it is.
Oh my god.
It's what now listen, it's a bit of a fixer-upper, Okay. but it is only 49 grand. Now,
For that?
it's in Bombay Beach, California.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Look, it comes with its own barbecue.
Manufactured home, built in 1957.
That's
Look,
right,
we've
it's
all-
vintage.
None-
Everything is vintage.
It has non-electric.
I like how it says
No
fixer
cold.
fixer.
Open parking.
No, the air conditioning.
69 price per square
it has
feet. Nice.
It has electricity. It's this is air conditioning.
Okay.
It's
No,
Jesus.
it-
Don't you see the electrical poles in the background to give you electricity?
Polly, you look at this. Do you think this thing has electricity?
Paul,
Yes.
you've already lost me at California.
I-
I'm out. I'm
But
already
wait,
out.
there's
California.
let's look inside.
I mean, we can look
Oh
inside.
god, what's inside?
Okay, so there it is from the other side. Now look, you got this night street lamp looking thing, so you can set out some lawn chairs and have a good
Shed
time with some
looks
iced tea.
Better than the than the actual RV.
Oh my god, this is in the middle of nowhere, isn't it?
It's
Look
not
at
an
that.
RV, it's a
Look at
home.
the mountains in the back.
Well, that's the view, and there's a delightful
Jesus.
fence. Watch out for tetanus; it's a little rusty. Now,
What is that in the corner? What's that all piled up?
Okay.
they're
Alright.
oily rags. It's fine.
No, that's not fine.
So there's the shed.
Oh my god. Okay, it's a
Oh,
shed.
All right, hold on.
It's a shed.
For all Platty's tools, okay, and there's a light in there. I've seen it. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
what that now. This is out
Oh.
out the back. Now all of this immense property, as far as the eye can see, right up until that fence, is yours. All the gravel you could possibly want.
I
Yes.
hate how this is like you see this thing, which I don't even want to call a house. Like that's not a house. But then you see a house on the property next to it.
That's not a house. That's the murder shack where they make the meth. It's different.
I feel like the
And Nurse Khaleesi's got a point. Do you know the price of eggs today? Look at all the room for chickens.
I don't want chickens again.
Sure you do. Have you seen the
No.
price for eggs?
Have you tried like Taking care of chickens?
So moving along. There's a sign.
Uh,
So you have neighbors.
Oh my god.
Toothless Jim and Shirlene live there. Good people.
uh-huh.
There's the inside.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I feel like I need to zoom and enhance because that's such a... What the fuck? That is so fucked up.
What the fuck?
It's just
It's
okay.
even worse.
It's even worse.
What do you mean worse?
Look at that ceiling.
It comes with the fridge.
The ceiling is
fuck the fridge.
rotting. The floor is rotting underneath you. The ceiling's falling.
That is literally
It is not rotting.
insulation.
The floor isn't warped. They're using a fisheye lens to show you the expanse of the indoors.
Polly, the floor is fucked.
No, that's not blood. Those are coffee stains.
The floor is fucked. The walls are fucked. The ceiling is fucked. The house is fucked.
Oh my god, is that actually blood? Because it's a little bit red.
Oh god, it might be.
It's not
It
blood.
actually might be.
I've tried embiggening it and I can't. It won't let me.
It won't let you go even further than that. That's the
So-
fucking part. Literally, you're at 200%.
Yeah, that's it.
It won't let you go any.
The pictures are what they are here, folks. Well, hold on. You know what? I can force embiggen it
dear
through
Lord.
whatchamacallit. Down there, and then back. Oh no! Oh, come on, cooperate. There we go. Look at that, embiggened. Okay. God, the next picture got smaller.
God damn it! It went small.
Yeah.
now.
Oh my god. Maybe
Venetian
it's-
blinds on every window. Huh?
Okay.
Try getting that in the big city.
I
Look at all the
So nice.
fans. Keep everything nice and cool. Keep all the fumes from the meth pots moving.
That's probably what this was used for.
I said it's a
Probably.
fixer-upper.
probably.
See, Thomas, thank you for the $1. Was this the
Dude,
RV that John
certainly.
Hammond convinced Dr. Grant to come to Jurassic Park in? He broke in and stole their champagne, the British bastard.
Oh god. This is
Look,
oh
plenty of room. And it's just asking for retiling far. So you can bring your aesthetic, artistic sense to the kind of tiling that you want to see here.
I hate tiling with a fucking passion.
Also, why does it look like you can convert that toilet and sink into like a computer setup?
That looks like an authentic wooden toilet seat.
I mean, look.
It's probably the only thing authentic about this entire house.
Yes.
720
With the
square feet of
toilets.
glory. And again, there's more of the
Oh,
backyard.
Jesus.
It's the backyard.
There's Toothless Jim and Shirlene's house. And look at the
Oh.
beautiful Sierra Mountains in the distance.
No.
No.
What?
Why are these so tiny?
Yeah, why are they all so
What did they
fucking
take this-
tiny?
Fucking
They take
someone
this
used
on
their
like
fucking
it-
1998 flip phone to take these pictures? I don't even understand.
I was about to say that. A fucking Nokia.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it just needs a little Clorox. There's Khaleesi's right. See? Look, there it is. Look at
Oh
look
my
at
God.
that rectangle can be yours.
I don't want it.
I want nothing to do with this.
I don't want it.
Like they got the person next door feels like it's an actual junkyard over there. Look at all those different cars.
Oh, you're
things.
right. Oh my god.
Holy shit. Like that's a hoarder house right next door.
You.
I'll be back in just a quick second. Hello.
Hello, you deafened and muted, so the chat could not even hear us.
Yeah.
When
we've been
I
sitting here
deafen, it
talking.
deafens you?
Yes.
Because you can't hear us, and therefore
Yeah, because you
can't...
deafen yourself, right? So you can't hear through Discord.
What?
If you mute, then your micro comes
Oh,
through, but
yeah, because it will go out
deafen-
through desktop audio.
Yep.
Yes.
Huh. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, what? How the fuck?
Well, I don't know. I didn't think... A quick phone call came in. I had to answer it. What?
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's fine. That's what YouTube editor's for. No one will ever know it happened.
Oh, God.
Except for the people that were here to see it live.
Yeah. I guess so.
See, Thomas, thank you very much for the $1. Man, the rent in Slab City really blew up, huh? Yes. Excuse me. Excuse me.
But,
like, California, first and foremost. What the fuck? This for $50,000. I'm not surprised. It's just sad.
How many?
I mean, I find myself more curious though. How is it that you get because this is like this is obviously just someone's RV that they've parked there and they've made it permanent. What series of events in what year was it? 1957. This thing was apparently built.
Well, the
series of
RV was
events
built
in
in 57. For all you know, they parked it in like
Yeah.
08.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like you get what I mean. Like, what series of events from 1957 to present day had to happen for this thing to land on this property and be considered a house that could be sold?
I think when it
Because
parked.
this is the only house on the property, and that's like quotation marks around that house.
Well, see, I think that this vehicle parked sometime in the late 1950s, and Bombay Beach simply grew up around it.
You
Sure.
might be right, but
Nah, I don't know.
no. I mean, look at how rickety the fucking that deck looks. Deck looks pretty bad.
Oh, look, it's right off 13th Avenue, guys.
Oh, great.
It says so right there.
Oh, God.
Now, do you think that's actually notarized somewhere in a survey map as 13th Ave, or is that just what the local meth heads call it? Because it's like Hard Luck Street, so it's 13th Ave.
Or something.
Is that just D Ave?
It might be D. Is that D? Because it looks like D on our.
Oh, it looks
like.
like I see 13. Maybe it is just D Ave.
Yeah, it's Dave.
Or just Dave, yeah. We had Dave, Steve, John. That's what we call our streets. What?
Yeah.
Why'd you name them
No, I
that?
think that
Those
is
are the
D.
first people
That
to
is
die
D
there of
because-
overdoses. What?
Because you have E-Av over there, over on the right there.
So you have Dave and Eve.
Yav.
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 Eve. Yeah, Dave and
Eve.
Eve.
I think it's fine. It's charming.
You have what? So what is it?
Nothing.
Cave, Bave, and Av.
Nothing about this is charming. This
There
is
is-
just baffling, honestly.
This is like, I'm going to die after 2 days because someone's going to come in here and just shoot us up. 'cause
Not
we-
even 2 days. We're gonna die after like 2 hours in this place.
Yeah.
So you need me to go back to Zillow. Fine, I'll do it. Fuck, quit pushing me. I'll find you a home yet.
No one is asking you to find us a home.
No, I insist. It's fine.
Dave's not here, man. Yeah, right. That's what they named the street, Dave. Jesus Christ. What a fucking... I think that has to be one of the worst houses, in quotation, I've actually seen.
Like, I think it's even worse than the other one.
It is, because it's not even really a house. It's an RV masquerading as a house.
It has like 2 rooms. The living room and the bathroom.
Yeah. Like, again, it's an RV masquerading as a house.
You guys have no sense of what's really out there. Like, here, let me show you something. Look.
Oh my god.
There isn't even a home here. It's just a lot. It's 20 feet by 120 feet for 25 grand in Allenstown, Pennsylvania. That's it. That's all you get.
That's so sad.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Did you want the lot or not?
No.
No.
But it's right on Frankenfield and Clifford. Or Columbia and Clifford, rather.
I don't give a shit. No.
Do you know what, like, do you know how much that triangle on Columbia is going for?
I don't care.
Oh, chat can't see the triangle.
I can see the tip of the triangle.
There it is. There we go. See, there's a triangle right on Columbia. And Far's turning her nose up at it. She's too good for Columbia Triangle.
I don't know how to even respond to that one.
But 1825 West Columbia Street in Allentown, Pennsylvania could be yours for $25,000.
It's not worth $25,000.
Well, buy land. God ain't making no more of it. Unless you count lava flow. But then that's underdone by sublimation, so it all sort of balances out in the end. Bar, if you paid attention in high school, you'd know what these things are. Now,
I don't think they taught us about volcanoes.
really? Australia doesn't have like dozens of constantly erupting volcanoes?
No.
That's one thing that's not trying to kill you from nature?
Yeah, it's the one thing not trying to kill Australians. Volcanoes.
I don't believe you.
Like, unironically, I'm pretty sure it's the one thing that's not trying to kill us.
Hold on, 1 second.
Let's see.
I have something I must look up.
List of
Probably got it.
volcanoes in Australia. See?
Really?
Uh,
There are no active volcanoes there.
well, they're...
Look at the top. Look at the
Yeah,
top.
less than 100,000 years ago. Well, there was one that was 17,000 years ago. 7,000. That's pretty good.
They're not active, though.
So the mountain we went up.
It's active, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an active volcano.
Great.
Got to be one that's active.
It's the second
here.
most in this.
No, none of them are going to be active, are they?
God, not one. How is there
No.
not? How is there something from nature that's not trying to kill you?
We're just
There are
lucky,
no
I
active
guess, for
dormant
once.
volcanoes in Western Australia.
Nope.
Holy shit.
Because we're not really on like major fault lines or anything.
Haha!
Like that, you know?
In your face. Big Ben on Mwaswan Peak out on the McDonald Islands erupted in 2019. In your face.
Do you know where the McDonald Islands even
I have no
are?
idea.
Yeah, not near Australia. Not really.
Is this like how you disown Christmas Island from Western
Yeah.
Australia? It's terrible. The poor Christmas Islanders. People from Flying Fish Cove just want to be recognized as being Australian, and no.
Dude, it's not that. It's literally just they're so far out there, man. Like, it's not on the... They're closer to Asia than Australia. Think about that for a second.
With the amount of Asians that are making it to your fucking continent, you're not wanting to claim some landmass that you already own that's in theirs?
Whatever.
Yeah, no answer. That's right, huh? Yeah, think about it. What you want to do is highly populate that landmass and then start moving there. No, you don't. You don't want to move there. But you do
No.
want to occupy Christmas Island. It's a delightful place. Santa could spend the
They
off-season
have
there, so
crabs.
can you. Now, I know what you've wondered, because I myself have wondered it. Are black holes time machines?
Okay.
Yes, but there's a catch.
Yeah, the answer is yes. There's a catch.
Oh, look, flood warnings.
Yeah, it's Australia though, so I mean, and
Yeah, and they're just apparently just constantly having floods now.
Alright, so the catch is what? You
Die.
die?
Yeah.
You get squeezed?
Yeah,
Yes,
I-
big
I-
edification.
I'm pretty sure that would be it. Yeah, it's just you die. What are black holes? No one cares. Well, everybody knows already. It's a hole in space. It's fine.
Yeah.
Super dense singularity, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Stretching space. Yep, time gets stretched. Loops in time. What about the past? This is where things get truly interesting. A black hole bends time so much that it can wrap back on in itself. Like Amberlynn Reed in a oversized mukbang.
Hey, thank you, Polly. Thank you.
No, I
For that
did not
mental
read
image.
that.
You don't think she loses food in her flaps? It happens.
Oh, I am sure she does.
she does. Yes.
Yes. It's that kind of thing. Within the folds of space or fat.
Yeah.
Matter disappears and is never to be seen again. Okay, imagine taking a sheet of paper and joining the two ends to form a loop, like in half the bad science fiction movies you've seen, explaining space warp. This creates a natural time machine. Well, they did it in fucking the Event Horizon. That movie that Inquisitor keeps insisting is good and isn't.
Interstellar.
Interstellar as well. That movie that people keep insisting is good but isn't. See the pattern? And it's got
that Quiz likes them.
I don't know how Quiz feels about Interstellar. I don't think there's enough cosmic horror in it for him, because that's why he likes
Event Horizon.
Event Horizon. You know why I don't like Event Horizon?
Why?
Okay, so I saw that movie at the drive-in, like with the car far, like an actual drive-in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw it at the drive-in before they closed it down, like 5 years ago. Holy shit, was that movie bad? There's an actual line in it, all jokes aside. You're supposed to take this seriously. It's like, we opened a gateway to a galaxy of pure evil. And we all just sat there in silence in the car, like, you know, cigarettes frozen in air, a handful of popcorn frozen in air, as we're all just like, wait, what? Was that supposed to? Yeah, was that supposed to be like some horrifying moment? And then everyone just breaks out laughing after this like immense pregnant pause. You know what I mean? Of just, what the hell? That was supposed to be the big reveal. That's what's going on. You had pierced a hole to a universe of quote unquote pure evil, whatever the hell that means. And see, people that are really into Warhammer 40k, I guess there's a fan theory that goes, Event Horizon is a prequel, a very, very prequel to Warhammer 40k, because that's the immaterium. That's the warp, the galaxy of pure evil, where everything becomes distorted and people that go over there come back sliced into pieces and wanting to murder and kill and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay.
I've never been to a drive-in, says Lion Patriot. You missed out, man. It was good stuff. In any case, pull up the scene. I would, but that whole, I've tried showing clips from movies before, and yeah, you ride real close to copyright strikes doing that. And considering that literally every single video I put up has copyright claims on it because of music, yeah, I'm only willing to push the copyright demons so far. This creates a natural time machine if you could somehow get into a loop, which physicists call a closed time-like curve. You would find yourself on a trajectory through space that starts in the future and ends in the past. See, if Neil deGrasse Tyson would stay in his lane, he could explain this to us, but he'd rather preach social theory and describe why movies suck.
And tell us why Santa isn't real.
Exactly. Because he'd have, like, the skin stripped off him by moving too fast through the atmosphere, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why Neil deGrasse Tyson, amongst many other reasons, is a scumbag.
Santa for kids everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, kiddos. Santa can't exist.
Santa can't exist. Here's some hormones.
And I agree with Patio Furniture. Alien is the best space horror film. Yeah. 79 Aliens? Fantastic. Like, from 1979, not a movie that had 79 aliens in it. It's a year far. Hello.
Yes.
Is this thing on?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right.
We got it.
Inside this loop, you would find that cause and effect get hard to untangle. Things that are in the past cause things to happen in the future, which in turn causes things to happen in the past.
The future is in the past.
Yeah.
Onwards,
Okay,
so here's the catch. Let's just get it done. So you found the black hole and you want to use your trusty spaceship to go back and visit the dinosaurs. Good luck. There are 3 problems. First, you can only travel into the black hole's past. That sucks.
Yes, specifically the black hole.
Yeah. Second, you would probably have to cross the event horizon. Whoa! And go back into the loop. This means entering a galaxy of pure evil where you're sliced into small pieces and come back wanting to murder everyone, especially Lawrence Fishburne. That's what happens in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, why Lawrence Fishburne signed up for that fucking dog, I'll never know. But then again, he was in Death Wish 2, which was really weird.
All right.
So was Jeff Goldblum, who was also in Jurassic Park, along with the scientist on Event Horizon, Dr. What's-His-Nuts.
Coincidence?
Yeah. What's the guy's name? The actor who's in Jurassic Park?
No idea.
The guy who's supposed to be American, but is constantly slipping with his British accent through the whole film? That guy?
Do not remember. It's been too long since I've seen Jurassic Park.
Okay. This means that you get out of the loop at a particular time in the past. You'd need to exit the event horizon. That means traveling faster than light, which we're pretty sure is impossible.
Pretty sure.
No, with an attitude like that, it will be. Third, and probably worst of all, you and your ship would undergo spaghettification. Sounds delicious, right? Sadly,
No.
it's not. Yeah, exactly. As you
I
cross
think
the
that sounds delicious.
Rotten Corpse, I love the Death Wish movies. What? I didn't. Oh, he's a Kiwi, not British? Okay. They killed the giggler. Okay. You cross the river. It's a famous line from the movies.
Okay.
Watch Death Wish for God's sake. They're canon films.
Okay.
The third and fourth one were anyway. I think third and fourth.
Okay.
Charles Bronson, he's a legend. In any case, so while it's fun to think about time warping properties of black holes for the foreseeable future, we'll have to visit dinosaurs. You'll have to stay in the realm of fantasy. Well, that ruined it, didn't it?
I mean, it literally was like, yeah, you'll die, and it's probably impossible.
Have fun.
But see, it's theoretically possible if, you could survive all those things.
Looney Lenny, Wrench Warrior, just showed up. Glad to see you.
All right.
All right. All right, then.
He said he didn't want a wrench. I gave him anyway.
Yeah, that sounds like something you'd do.
Yeah. He's not the hero we expected, but he's the one we need. Looney Lenny, Wrench Warrior. Go on.
This fall.
The story of a cockroach crawling into a camper's ear prompts an outpouring of similar tales on social media. Ew.
Oh God, why?
I don't know.
Bar chose this one, guys. Blame her.
I sent it in because it's like, hey, yeah, cockroaches are alright.
I hate that. Stop it.
I hate it too, don't worry.
Denied a toilet break and finishing at 4 a.m., Andy Murray labels Australian Open match a farce. Well, who told you to stay on the toilet till 4 a.m., Murray? Did I understand that improperly?
No, I think you got that entirely correct.
It's just... Oh, hey, let's talk about something more interesting. Namely that Alec Baldwin will be charged with involuntary manslaughter.
Holy
shit. He's actually going to be charged with something?
He was charged, yeah.
Holy crap.
Him and the armorer were both given the same charge of involuntary manslaughter.
I mean, that is honestly fair.
Yeah.
Because, oh wait, are they actually going to describe how it actually unfolded properly?
Well, I mean, there's the thing, right? There's, you would have to figure, as the district attorney or assistant district attorney who did the charging, the laying of the charges in this case, had the evidence to be able to do it. Because what idiot is going to charge somebody in a high-profile case without the evidence to actually get a conviction at trial, or at least a reasonable chance of one? It's like you would look like a moron. I mean, there's only one person you can charge with no hope of actually getting a conviction and still not be looked at as an idiot. Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, you could charge Donald Trump with fucking anything. You're going to be, like, praised as a superhero. You have no hope of success of actually getting a conviction. Doesn't matter. Didn't stop the Southern District of New York Attorney General from doing so. Didn't stop Congress from doing so. Twice. Didn't matter. The point is to indict the man. Right? But Alec Baldwin is a little bit different. You're going to look like an asshole if you can't fucking get the charges, and et cetera. The FBI conducted tests on the particular gun in question and said that it was impossible for the firearm to discharge without the trigger being pulled. Okay, now this creates a problem because Alec Baldwin has maintained that he did not only did he not pull the trigger, he never put his finger on the trigger. The gun went off by itself, as Platty we know they are wont to do.
Oh yes, totally. Like you gotta keep them holstered, otherwise they'll go crazy.
Yeah, and they sneak out at night and go doing the shootings on the bad side of town. You know how it is. Chicago on every single weekend. Guns getting out on their own doing the shooting.
You have to discipline your guns. You have to treat them right. You have to make sure that you put a little domestic. What's the thing called? Never mind. Going on.
Wow. Yeah, but anyway, the
My wife, everyone.
I don't abuse my wife. What are you talking about?
Never claimed you did. Do I have to worry about my future?
You know what Zelthor was talking about last night in Discord?
What?
He's like, no, I want to keep my channel. Never mind.
All right.
Later.
I just thought
this is
that
a
through,
later
and it's
thing.
like, what am I doing? I can't tell this story online or on stream. It's just, I'll tell you later. It's
All right.
Okay.
I mean, chat, take a guess. They were talking about domestic violence. It was a joke in and around that. But you can't joke about those things because they're not funny, damn it. It's
Oh.
Okay.
I think I understand.
no, I tell you,
probably
do.
make the same. We probably make the same joke all the time.
Probably.
Kieran does for sure.
Well, you guys are cracking jokes back and forth about domestic violence, so yeah, you probably would get it. But, no, I'm very sleep deprived, Lenny. It's I slept last night. I got a solid 2.5 hours in. It was great.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was a wistful, gentle sleep that I drifted off into and then woke up and fell asleep again. Anyway, the difficulty for Baldwin is that he has maintained consistently that it was the armorer's fault because, well, listen, I was told that the firearm was empty and unloaded, and the armorer points their finger back at Baldwin and says, I don't know how any loaded ammunition, or any live ammunition rather, made it onto the set. It certainly wasn't from me. The gun that I gave him was safe. So both of them are claiming I don't know where the live ammunition came from. But the armorer's claim is, I don't even know why Baldwin had the gun in his hand. The scene we were shooting that day did not require him to pull the firearm out of its holster. He was wearing them as basically costumery at that point, because they're just look at the shooting schedule, look at the script for that day, ask the director after they get out of the hospital because Baldwin shot them, what we were shooting that day. And it didn't require him to not only not point a gun at anyone, but to not have the gun in his hand at any point. They were all dialogue scenes and close-ups.
Yeah, so why did he then?
Why did he indeed? And I'm sure that's a question that the prosecutors will ask at trial.
Oh, probably.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it's like, well, and Baldwin has given interviews, especially to George Stephanopoulos, where he's like, well, did you, so when you had the gun in your hand and you pulled the trigger, he goes, oh, I never pulled the trigger. He says, you didn't pull the trigger? And he says, no, I would never point a gun at someone and pull the trigger, ever. And it's like, do you want to go back and look at movies? Yeah, right. You want to go back and look at movies and see how many times Baldwin has pointed a gun at someone and pulled the trigger of a prop gun? Probably a lot.
Oh, probably. It would have to be out there.
It's like, why would you consent to that interview at all, Baldwin? What is wrong with you? Why would you set a story in stone like that? Because now you're stuck in the position of arguing that either the FBI is absolutely inept at their firearms analysis, or admitting you're a fucking liar. That's rough.
I mean, we all know the FBI is probably not as good as they want to be, but I feel like they could probably at least determine whether or not a prop gun can properly fire with a trigger or not.
Yeah. It's like we're gonna conduct drop tests and we're gonna hit the hammer when the hammer is down repeatedly to see what happens, to see if there's any way that we can achieve a firing pin strike on a primer in any way. And when they say that there's no way to get the trigger to release without pulling it, to get the sear to release rather without pulling it, well,
yeah. Like, buddy, you kind of screwed yourself over there.
I mean, that is the look on his face. Like if you had to caption this, it's like the FBI said
what?
Fuck. But somebody in chat said a slap on the wrists. Derek did. Yeah, it's if they're even able to achieve a conviction. I don't know what New Mexico manslaughter laws are like. You mean this is one of those things where you'd need a lawyer? Like, I don't even think like a regular lawyer. I mean, like, would you not need a lawyer specifically from the state that's familiar with the kind of prosecutions that they're used to getting? Mm-hmm. And how difficult it is to convince a jury in that area of these things. And it's like, no, remember, the only thing that the elements of the crime are all that need to be proven, right? What are the usual charges to the jury given? Well, in New Mexico courts, when it comes to manslaughter charges, here are the only charges to the jury that are usually given. These are the matters that they have to decide on, the parameters of their decision. If you find that A, B, and C have been met, then you must find the individual guilty. I mean, those are the kind of who knows? I watched a number of CNN and Fox legal experts talk about this, but neither of you have practiced law in New Mexico, and that's fine. But they didn't even speak to colleagues in New Mexico before coming on. That's the thing that blows my mind, is that whenever you have legal analysis, you'll have guys that are like tax litigators as their chief legal correspondent opining on a manslaughter case. Welcome to news entertainment. You couldn't get your chief legal correspondent to get on the fucking horn and call a fucking criminal attorney in New Mexico?
Apparently not.
No, because that would be, work.
Mm-hmm.
Can't I just put on my $4,000 suit and sit there and say things? Well, of course you can. We're CNN. Yeah, I can't believe he caught charges, but I can't see him, even if convicted, facing he's looking at a maximum 5 years under the Mexican law. So let's talk about taxidermy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
For taxidermy, making fatty pusses and platty sausages out of Australian animals.
Honestly, I picked such because I knew Platty would be delighted just because of the names.
Fatty pusses. I didn't hear that one.
Platty sausages.
Wow. All right, have a good night, Nurse Gleesy.
Good night.
Let's see.
Look at that thing.
Have you heard of a fatty puss? How about a platty sausage or a fatty puss? Or flatty puss and whatever. They're all terms coined by Nightmare Frankenstein artist Jack Ashby to describe badly stuffed taxidermy platypuses. I think they're the most amazing animals that have ever evolved, so I love desecrating their corpses.
They are very popular in museums.
Are they?
Well, yeah, they would be, wouldn't they?
I feel like, yes, they would.
I mean, like, look at it. Look at platypuses. They are fucking weird if you really look at them.
I mean...
Are you kidding me? Of course they'd be popular to display in museums. It's like, look!
Yeah, they're weird.
It's God's mistake!
It's what God made with the leftovers.
Dr. Ashby, a Museum of Zoology assistant director at Cambridge University, says he's seen a lot of dodgy taxidermy in museums around the world in the course of his work. Most of them are the wrong shape. We often find platypuses that are pancake flat. We find fatty pusses that are overstuffed. And sometimes we find platty sausages, which is long, thin, and sausage-shaped. This one's overstuffed. Yeah, that was fat as fuck.
Oh my god. It's not just platypus, though. That's an echidna.
That's a what?
That's a fucking echidna.
What's an echidna?
So think of a hedgehog.
Uh-huh.
Except bigger and a little weirder looking. And they don't roll into bowls.
I think the one on the bottom is
an actual... that's alive. Yeah, the one on the bottom is alive.
Where the echidna
so you can see.
Tall. Right, gotcha.
Yeah, they just have spines on them as well. But yeah, just look how overstuffed that thing is. My God.
Huh. How'd they get it wrong? Many Australian animals found in the internet. What, is that an actual skeleton behind him? It just looks like wood sheets put together.
It's, I mean, usually skeletons in museums aren't the real bones.
That is true.
That one looks extra crappy, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Maybe it's just the angle.
Native animals would be collected and skinned and then shipped off to bewildered taxidermists, often in England, who have never seen an Australian animal in the flesh.
And that is usually how these things went wrong, at least in the beginning.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, you see something like this, right? It's just the skins, right? It's like, what the fuck do you do with this if you've never seen it alive?
Yeah.
Nowadays, yeah.
I think it's part of a bigger story, the way that the world represents Australian mammals. They're not often on TV documentaries, and cartoons are inaccurate.
I mean, it's a cartoon, man.
Well, yeah.
I'm not expecting cartoons to be accurate. Not
For
by a
over
long
200
shot.
years, many European scientists described Australians as weird, odd, bizarre, and even primitive. Well, they are.
Hey! This ain't animals then, not us.
Oh, you're right. I missed that. Sorry. Primitive doesn't make any scientific sense. Australians are not primitive, Dr. Ashbury said.
Thank you, Polly.
No problem. When it comes to taxidermy, it's another part of the story when we're often communicating the wrong things in museums. It's perhaps worth... What? It says perhaps that they were not worth living. That they were just kind of weird little evolutionary oddities. Now, okay, now you're just getting mean. Oh, is this like an actual...
God, but look at the one above, and then that's an actual one he's holding, but look at the one above.
It looks like...
It is a Platty sausage.
Yeah, that just looks like a seal.
And it looks so sad and miserable in its existence. Like, oh, what have I become?
And this one's like all like, shapeless and amorphous in a cool way.
I mean, yeah, that's what they kind of are. 'Cause, I mean, they live in water.
Right.
Yeah.
It's what they do.
Yeah. Sometimes it was political. Dr. Ashbury says the Tasmanian sheep farmers in the 19th to 20th century had it in for the thylacine, also known as the Tasmanian tiger, a prejudice that would lead to their extinction. Yeah, well, they had it coming. Look at their big heads.
They technically kind of weirdly did in a weird way. I'm saying this as like they were on the mainland. They became extinct on the mainland. They were only in Tasmania by the time settlers got here. Considering dingoes were probably being like already on Tasmania at a point, they probably would have come if they weren't there already. That's what kind of wiped out thylacines.
Really? They're pretty much extinct by the time Europeans got there? Really?
They were only, that's why they're called Tasmanian tigers, because they were only on Tasmania
Gotcha.
at that point in time. So chances are, unless you like, I don't know, like kept that place absolutely fucking isolated, even then, chances are.
Like everyone's seen the Tasmanian tiger like footage, right?
Yeah, like
the
with
last one in the captivity.
Yeah, but like the jaw and stuff. It's like
Yeah.
these things weren't like super predators or anything like that. Not at all. Like
They were freaks of nature still.
yeah, like cool freaks, but like freaks nonetheless. They and like you look at this, like the bones and stuff you can find of these things. They're not exactly the sturdiest of creatures either.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're really not as ferocious as you're thinking with a name like Tasmanian tiger. Like yeah, they could probably do damage, but not one of the most dangerous Australian animals you could possibly come across, really.
Yeah, it's like Torch's ATL says, Lenny. I think they're it's the spines on their rear feet that are venomous, right? Platypuses.
Oh yeah, and it's on male platypuses specifically.
Specifically male platypuses.
Yeah.
They have this in common with museum wolves, foxes, and hyenas, meaning having their teeth bared and snarling and whatnot.
Yeah.
All four species
they
have been mercilessly persecuted by
really.
humans, and when taxidermists portray them with vicious grimaces, they're communicating the idea that these animals are our enemies. Well,
I mean, they were already getting wiped out by everything else at that point, so.
Yeah, there was, like, here's the thing, they were surviving on Tasmania, but again, like, you don't know how long that would have been, though, even if humans didn't interfere. You get what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, it's hard to determine that. Like, we just kind of sped it up, if anything. Which is a shame, because I do actually quite like thylacines. Not that one, though. That's like, Jesus Christ, buddy, what did they do to you?
that is a really terrible taxidermy job. Holy shit.
It's so bad.
Yeah. God, like, what did they do to you, buddy?
Look at him. They massacred my boy.
They truly did. They massacred my boy.
Holy shit. I mean,
I don't think they even could do that. If I'm like, I don't think they actually could physically do that.
they've got big, I love the big bulging eyeballs. I mean, its
Yeah.
eyes were half out of its skull, like certain kinds of deer.
Certain
It really
kinds of
does
dogs.
look like that, yeah. It looks like a deer, but just with almost dentures.
Yeah, like they've
shoved
stuck
in.
some like Dracula dentures into its mouth. Like, yeah, this is a thylacine, right?
Oh, look, Dr. Ashbury's got his blue check mark. That's nice. He's paying his $8.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's paying his taxes, his
Yeah.
Twitter taxes.
His Twitter taxes.
Yeah.
There we go. Curious Eagle plucks photographer's drone from the sky in North Queensland, sends a cheeky selfie.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just taking selfies. Look at him. He's just like, hey, what's up? What's up, guys?
I like this. A 1 second clip of a cheeky eagle peering into the camera is the only clue Matthew Wood got about what happened to his drone. Well, that's what happens. Fly drones.
my
around
drone
these-
now.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's excuse me, talk about this weird tomato bush before we wrap it up for the night.
What the fuck is that?
Excuse me.
A tomato bush.
It has spikes.
Spiky.
Unusual
Spiky.
bush tomato with ladder-like features discovered in Northern Territory National Park. I have no doubt that there's all kinds of undiscovered animals and plants
Oh,
throughout all of
absolutely.
Australia. Like, because I mean, whoever
Oh,
goes to the center of the
absolutely.
place, all kinds of like weird creatures that can survive in like 140-degree Fahrenheit weather and shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's still discovery stuff even now. So yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's tons of shit.
Let's see. During a nature walk around the Northern Territory's most spectacular lookouts, botanist Peter Jobson and his
Peter Jobson. Wow.
Yeah.
Your last name is Jobson.
It is. I went with Johnson because who figures the guy's name's going to be Jobson?
Yeah, like, okay.
This bush
You're
tomato,
unique.
or bush tomato, was low growing. It had dozens of unique right-angled spines below each flower. See it. Holy shit, they really are spiky tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Do
weird.
you like your tomatoes with or without the spikes?
Without.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I had to think it through, but I'm pretty sure without it is the better idea. If nothing else, it would be a nice view, and we'd be able to take some photos. The plant turned out to be a new species of bush tomato. It's ladder-like. Does it mean they get to name it?
Yeah.
Because it could be like death tomato. Yeah, thanks, Sam. That's exactly. I would let the internet name it because they're going to come up with something like Sam just did.
Oh god.
Yes.
Yeah, death tomato.
Death ground apple.
Yeah.
Then we
Death palm.
Death palm, exactly. Then we started thinking that anything would be better than them shitty little apple tomato things, tomatillos or whatever. Really
Yes.
there's a tomato and you got a small little green disgusting one and you called it a tomatillo. Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to name things anymore. Whoever came up with that.
All right.
Let's see. Where was I? Then we started thinking as we climbed up the steps to take a look at it. We continued to see more steps, and we look out on the top. Blah blah blah. So that's it, huh?
Yeah. Death palm.
I mean, this is almost like the guy who found those, what is it?
Oh, the glowy one.
The glowy worms, yeah.
Was it the what?
Glowy centipedes.
Yeah, the centipedes, yeah. It was just, yeah, glowy centipedes.
Bioluminescent
Round apples or
centipedes.
potatoes. Okay, whatever. No one cares, Sam. It's French. No one cares. English took what it needed and moved on. Why don't you? Okay, so. Sam is constantly reminding me of English words. It's like, that word came from the French. That word came from the French. And I'm like, yeah, it took the best parts and moved on. What? I don't see the problem here.
What are you going to do about it? Run away and rip
It's how it was now.
Morningstar tomato.
But it's such a sad little bush when you see it. Satan fruit. I like that.
It really is just a tiny little thing, though.
Yeah. It's like, this is an undiscovered species that hasn't been seen or noticed until now for reasons that become obvious when you see this man crouching close to it.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's low and it's spiny, so you just kind of go, yeah, it's covered in spines. I don't want to touch that.
Yeah, no kidding. Many species still undiscovered. The vast Jubara Gregory National Park, located 360 kilometers south of Darwin. Wow. Darwin is way the fuck up there.
Oh, yeah.
And when you have to say 360 kilometers south of Darwin, you mean the middle of motherfucking nowhere.
Yes.
I find that hilarious. I mean, Darwin's in the middle of nowhere, and that's your closest point of reference. That's bad. They recognized it was a botanically rich area. I mean, there are potentially hundreds of species that have yet to be formally identified. Satan fruit. A lot of people think that we know every plant in Australia, but we don't. No, I didn't think that at all.
Dude, they're discovering, like, Australian bees every other fucking day. Yeah, we don't know everything about this fucking continent.
Yeah.
Have you seen native bees?
Native Australian bees?
Yeah.
I'm assuming they have difficulty flying straight.
I mean, some of them don't even fly.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, some of them are even blue.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's blue bees. Yeah,
Holy
see?
shit, there
they're
are.
blue.
Yeah.
Blue bees.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Isn't that just like the most like metal shit?
What the
It's
fuck?
just blue.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It kind of is, actually.
Yeah, there's so many different types of bees as well. It's like they just look like way fucking cooler than just European bees, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But unfortunately the European bees kind of just, they kind of take their shit. And apparently their honey, Australian bee honey, is actually better for you as well.
Really?
Apparently.
I find that hard to believe. They probably make honey in small amounts and it's full of liquid.
Yeah, it is in small amounts, apparently. I think that's kind of the issue. It's hard to harvest, and it's hard, because there's not as much of it.
Right.
But it is apparently actually better than regular honey.
Huh.
Let's go off of Australian bees blue and just see. I'm assuming there's fat drunk ones. Yeah, there's one right there.
It's
I think he's passed out.
That's a drone honeybee.
The green carpenter bee. That's weird. It's all shiny like a dragonfly.
Yeah, oh yeah, some of them are like pretty nutty looking, honestly, and you're like, that's a bee?
That was just a weird mix of color.
Mm-hmm.
Is the honey blue? I don't think so.
No, the honey. I don't think honey
is
is
just
blue.
normal. It's bee vomit. You're not gonna get differently colored bee vomit.
I mean, it might be slightly browner.
But
that might be the native pollen.
Yeah.
Because some of the just the regular honey you can buy on the stores, like they're a bit darker, and that's like the native stuff.
Look at this. It's the ant bee.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay, I admit it. Y'all got some weird bees. It's
Yeah.
and this one just looks like it's poisonous as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's also blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a metal one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like
Come
bird
to Australia.
wings.
Come to Australia. We have metal as fuck bees.
Never.
And the best part is, these guys probably won't even attack you. They're probably one of the other things that will not try to kill you in Australia.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
All the bees around here are just pissed
Yes!
off all the time.
So are the flies, which is I find so fucking strange. Your flies are more aggressive, by the way.
How?
I don't know, but they are.
Brisbane stingless native bees that make hives in circles?
That's
Yep.
amazing.
Everything in Australia is so weird.
It is. It is absolutely another world down there.
Is it, fuck no shit. Like, look, that don't even look like a bee.
It
But
looks
it's a
like
bee.
it's hunting at its ass.
I mean, hey, it might be.
Boo.
Oh.
Boo.
But yeah, like, just look at our bees.
All
Aren't they
right,
cool?
man.
You didn't know that there were so many different kinds of bees, did you?
I had no idea. This one looks like it's what do you call it? Bioluminescent. The glow bee.
Mhm.
It's a glowy bee.
Glowy bee.
Huh. Well, okay, Australia's got something going for it.
Yeah.
We have bees.
You have cool bees. All right.
And they probably won't try to kill you.
Yeah, well, yeah, it said that these ones were stingless. The
Yeah, some
circle-
of them are. That's why. Because, like, yeah, there's no real stinger on some of these.
Yeah, there they are. The Brisbane native stingless bees.
Yeah.
Makes them kind of defenseless when you come for their delicious circle honey.
So take my circle, honey.
I'll take your disc sugar whenever I please. What are you going to do about it, bees?
You can't sting me. You're stingless.
All right, these two got to get off to bed because they both suffer from lulls, so I understand that. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to end it now?
Yeah, let's wrap her up before we get going too long and before I feel
Yeah.
the need to start drinking, which means
Okay.
we'll be on for a solid
Oh,
4
yeah.
hours plus.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Yep, right away. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here before Polly starts drinking. I will look up vulture bees in Shadowclaw just in case they're odd and strange, and that I'm ready for next
yeah,
time.
they're
And I'll
odd.
save everything that we haven't gone over as of yet, all ready for the next time that we're on.
Okay.
God knows when that's going to be. See what I did
Maybe
there?
next week, maybe.
Bee.
I mean,
Bee. It's fine.
Sam's not here. You have to make up for him not being here.
Yeah.
yeah, apparently.
Yeah, all you got to do is tell bad jokes that land flat. Everyone thinks it's Sam. The accent doesn't even matter. It's the humor that listness.
Sam's spirit just possesses us and just makes us say terrible jokes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so there it is. That brings us to the end. And last call here at Noir Bar, live from the shadiest district of Noir City. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight for our own little fun brand of 1940 booze-fueled banter. I didn't really get into the booze as of yet, but that's what happens when we open the bar too damn early. Anyway, I'd like to thank Far and Platty for keeping me company at the bar. I'd like to thank all the very generous people who tipped the bartender and threw a few shekels towards Platty, or Far, rather. Far
Yeah.
only, not Platty, because
Only me.
yep.
Nope. Only fart.
Yeah, only me. Don't worry, PayPal. Mind your own fucking business.
So thank you for coming,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye. Buys guy. Thank you for coming by, guys. I will
See ya.
Yeah, we might
Good
have
night.
we might have the bar open again Friday night, Saturday night. I don't know. Probably
Maybe.
Saturday night if anything. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, like I said, we'll see. I'll let you know going forward. But where you can see us tomorrow is over on Sinatra's channel. Sinatra, his new channel. Already forgotten the name. See, this is why I subscribe to channels, so I don't have to look them up. In any
Okay, fair
case,
point.
we'll see you for the AAA tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.